What is up, guys? Welcome to another video, and today we are back on Need for Speed Payback because today we are going to work on my super build. I use that with very rough quotation marks. It's not a super build. It's not a derelict. It's just my Porsche Cayman GT4. So if you guys have played Need for Speed Payback, you will know that to be competitive in Speedless, you need a 399 car, and this is my 399 car of choice. Now, not every car is able to be maxed out in this game. There's only a select few, and the Porsche Cayman was one of the ones which interested me the most. There's a few others, obviously like 918s and P1s and stuff, but I think this was the most interesting out of the bunch. So this is what we're going to go ahead and use. Now, if we go over into the pause menu, you can see I'm currently at 249. Now, I've seen a lot of people asking, you know, what's the best way to earn parts? What's the best way of upgrading your cars in this game? And that's kind of what this video is going to be about. It's going to be a bit of me giving you guys a bit of advice on how to upgrade cars. It's going to be a bit of advice on what events I think you should do, and we're just going to kind of go through things. So first things first, let's go over to the part shop. I see a lot of people slandering the part shop. I see a lot of people saying, don't do the part shop. I think, personally, that if there is a specific part or you're building a car to start off with, it's a good idea to get a base of parts from the parts shop. So when I initially built this car, I did buy most of those orange parts from the part shop just to get my basis for the car, so it gives me something to build off, because otherwise you're going to be a bit stuck and it's going to be a bit long. So as we can see, my weakest part at the moment is block, and we have a level 9 block here. It would be dumb for me not to buy this right now, and as far as I'm concerned, we aren't even going to lose any bonuses, so we're going to buy that. Another tip is bonuses don't matter as much as you think they do. The overall level matters much more. Get your overall level to 399 or 299, then focus on the bonuses. Bonuses come second. Right, so as we can see now, my weakest part is the exhaust. So what we're going to do for the next part is roll. Rolls are interesting, and to be honest, I wish you could buy tokens. This is something which one of my friends said to me earlier, and it's one of those things I was like, yeah, that probably is a good idea, but for now you can't. We're going to go ahead and roll an exhaust in hopes that we get something better. If we don't, I'm going to cry. Okay, it's one better. Not the greatest, to be honest. Now, I'm sure you can understand why I said we're quite far away from 399. Let's go ahead and take this bitch into some events. Now, to be honest, any event which is relatively short is good enough. This one's quite good because it's quite close to a teleport spot, so you know, if you want to do that, that's quite good. This one's also quite good because it's near to a teleport spot. Any event that's short and which is near to a teleport spot is usually quite good. It doesn't really matter which one you do. It's not going to affect your part or anything. Just do one which is short. So I haven't done this one, and this one seems to be a bit shorter. So what we're going to go ahead and do is teleport to the gas station, and we're gonna grind. I'm 24th. You want some? Right, so here we are in the event. Now, honestly, some genuine advice, like from Speedless and stuff, I would not bother touching Speedless till you have a 399 car. It's pointless. You're going to get stomped on in casual. You're just not going to have a good time. Also, when you're grinding, I think I'm playing on hard. Probably wouldn't have been a good idea just to put it on easy, because you don't get any extra reward for playing on hard. I know a lot of people have had a lot of confusion about that. I think I'm on hard at the moment, but I'm going to turn that down because there's no point on me being hard at the moment. Yeah, with Speedless, I was under the assumption that you'll be able to earn parts on Speedless. Maybe it's because I haven't had an awful lot of first place finishes, and I haven't touched ranked either, but as far as I'm aware, that's not the case. If you're looking to build a car, the best way of doing it is like this, and it's going to get a bit tedious, it's going to get a bit long. But thankfully, things like auto-log kind of make that a bit better. And to be honest, there are a few things with the upgrade system that I would like to see changed, and I'll talk about that at a later date. But this is like the best way of upgrading cars in this game. I'm in a bit of an awkward position because I finished the game in the starter car S2K. I made a vow with myself to finish the game on hard with the starter car. Which, trust me, was very, very painful. So I'm kind of in this position now where I've got to build cars to 399. Obviously, the S2K doesn't get to 399. And I'm kind of in this position where I kind of need to do what I'm doing now to get parts. I swear to God, if this speed card's worse, don't do this again. Is that worse? Yay! Now, this is completely random. I'm not sure if you guys knew that before, but this is completely random. This is a completely random system. not a huge fan of the randomness as such, but sometimes I have got worse parts than what currently are on the car, and that can be quite annoying. Thankfully, this event's only like 1:20, so it's not too long, but that is a thing like that you may encounter. I don't like it all. I think in this video, we'll do this like maybe 2 or 3 times just to show you how quick and easy it is, and then I'm gonna grind by myself, because we're a lonely boy. Shade. Black Mamba. Slipstream.
All gay names, move out the way.
Now, one thing which is really useful, and that you'll obviously realize the more you kind of play, is you will gradually see your times decrease with your car getting faster. So this will make the whole process a lot faster. Honestly, at this stage in the game and at this stage in the game's life cycle, I would recommend to get something relatively high-end if you're looking to be competitive in speedless, because otherwise you're going to be a bit stuck like me. It was a bad idea getting this Porsche for the only reason it's quite mid-ranged in tier 2, not really high-end at all, but I wanted to be a bit different because I'm a fucking weirdo. Whoa! 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 Right, what part did we get? Did we get something half decent? Turbo! Right, that's actually a really good upgrade. That is a really good upgrade. And I think you can kind of see where I'm going with this. You gotta repeat it. You gotta keep it going. You keep doing this over and over again. I'd say within the next hour, I'm gonna be in the mid-range for tier 3. I reckon if you give this like an hour and a half of your time, 2 hours of your time, you're gonna have a 399 car. And it's a lot of time. It's a lot of effort. It's a bit tedious, and sometimes it probably isn't going to be that enjoyable, especially if you have a streak of bad parts like I did a few days ago. It honestly made me want to stop playing the game. But this is the best way of upgrading your cars. I don't have a big issue with the way upgrades are in this game and the way the customization works and stuff, but I'm not going to sit here and say that I wouldn't mind if it just went back to 2015. Maybe just a bit more expensive. I think my final kind of takeaways from today's video is don't be scared to buy parts. If there's a specific part, especially if you're looking for brand bonuses and it's there and you can buy it, just go ahead and do it. Like right now I'm looking and there's this Chintandori part and it's gonna give me a brand bonus as well as boost my thing up, and it's only 21k. In the grand scheme of things, 21k really isn't that much, so I'm just gonna buy that, and then with any leftover parts I have, I can just go ahead and just trade it in, and that's gonna help in the long run as well. The main thing is to be clever with your money. Don't rely on only getting things from one place and stuff, because that's where things get a bit messy. If you rely from buying parts from a specific place, and if you only just buy parts from the store, you only do rolls, that's where you're kind of going to fall into a trap of either not having enough money or not having enough roll tokens, and you kind of want to balance it out and have the kind of the best of both worlds, really. Under no circumstance would I ever recommend a stock part. Avoid that. That is a scam. Anyway, with that being said, that's the end of today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Honestly, there's no quick fix to upgrading your cars. You gotta put time, you gotta put effort into the game, and this is the best way of doing it. Anyway, with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to go ahead and hit the like, subscribe. I will see you guys in the next one. You guys have an awesome, stay safe, and peace.